Okay. Is everything running properly? Let me check here, but it seems to be. I think everything is up and running correctly. Let me just check sound now. How is my voice coming through? Okay. Yeah, it's working properly. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Hello there, Uncle Leo. Hello Spy Yoshi. Hovi and Sniper, how are you doing, Hovi? I didn't get to watch your latest video, but it's on my watch later list. It's looking like a pretty good animation. I have to check it out later. Hello there, Putter. Hello, Salgado, Buxley, Andlar, Analysis. How are you doing? Yeah, Hovi asking if I watched Beyond Reality 3. I haven't yet, Hovi. I was busy messing with this thing here. Let me show you. This portable game console that I bought. It's a Chinese console to run emulators and retro games and my Pico 8 games and stuff like that. So I was kind of busy configuring it and getting games into it properly. So I haven't watched a lot of YouTube in the last days, but I'll be sure to check it out. It's looking like a great animation. Hello there, Spy Crab. Hello, Delta HL. How are you doing? Hello, Spy Yoshi saying nice hoodie. Thank you. Thank you very much, Spy Yoshi. It's actually quite cozy, you know. So I'm even starting to feel a bit, you know, warm with it, but I think it's for the better because it's pretty cold here in Brazil right now. So yeah, it's a great hoodie. I love it, actually. Pretty good. And Uncle Leo is asking, how was my weekend? It's pretty good. It's great there. Ah, you have a national holiday on Monday and Tuesday. Ah, that's nice to know. A longer weekend. For me, it's... and I hope your cat gets well, Uncle Leo. I hope he gets well. Damn, that's sad, you know. My budgie was not feeling very well yesterday because of the cold climate. You know, temperatures here in Brazil in the winter tend to fluctuate a bit, so there are some days in which it's a bit hotter and then it becomes really cold suddenly. It's like, you know, 7 degrees Celsius here where I live. So my budgie wasn't feeling very well. Now he seems to be better. Thankfully, I've warmed him up and fed him directly, so he seems to be better. But I hope your cats get well soon. For me, the weekend is going pretty well because now I'm on my vacations. We are now on school vacations. Oh, and by the way, before I continue to talk about that, today we are on the Miami server, so feel free to join and play with us. I'll be playing some Soldier today, and we are already here with Uncle Leo and Delta HL, so make sure to join and you can play with us. It will be a lot of fun. But as I was saying, I'm now in vacations, so I have the whole month until August to enjoy myself and take some time to do the stuff I want to do. I think I'll try to finish that how to make a TF2 hat tutorial that I was working on. It's midway through, so especially the hardest part, that's modeling the hat, is already done. So now I only have to show how to import it into TF2 and how to make the texture files. So we are halfway there, and I'll try to finish it. I won't promise anything, but I'll try to finish it in July so we can post in August. I think it will be fun. But I also want to keep, you know, working on the game I'm making. I'm making a Pico 8 game, and I want to be able to finish it soon, or at least to have a playable demo soon. So I'm excited for these vacations, for this month that's just beginning. It will be a lot of fun. So yeah. Salgado saying he loved the thumbnail for my last video. Thank you very much, Salgado. What was it again? Let me see. I think it wasn't the Valve video. Was it? No, it wasn't. The latest video, let me check here, was a gameplay highlight. Oh no, clicked on an Uncle Dane video here on my cell phone. Let me check what was it. Ah, I did the unthinkable. I went to Brazil. No! Yeah, that thumbnail, Salgado, was made by my wife. She's a lot more skilled than I am on Source Filmmaker and with thumbnails and stuff, you know. So I really appreciate when she can take the time to make thumbnails for my videos, you know. I think she does a better job with it. So yeah. And Spy Crab saying, teacher, I'm from Águas de São Pedro. There is 7 degrees. Here it is 7 degrees Celsius, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's pretty cold there. I've heard from that city in Brazil, Spy Crab. And here where I live, I think it's about 20 degrees right now. But once the sun starts to come down, the temperature really drops. And there was a night in which we hit 3 degrees Celsius during the night, so it's pretty cold, you know. What I've been doing to keep my budgie warm, because budgies are very sensitive to temperature, is to use some thick coverings on his cage and to warm some water bottles to put under those coverings. And from time to time I have to warm it up again and replace the water so it stays warm, you know. For those of you unaware, here in Brazil we don't really have any heating system in our homes like there are in the US or in some countries in Europe. So when temperatures get low, what we usually do is we close all the windows and doors in the home, and we use like 4 or 5 coats to warm ourselves and a lot of blankets. That's how we get through cold weather. Because it really isn't that often that we get very cold weather, you know. And during the day, usually the temperatures are a bit more manageable. So yeah. But, you know, pets tend to suffer a bit more with cold weather. It really sucks for them. I was checking on the news at the beginning of the year about the cold temperatures at Texas, that it even snowed at Texas. It seemed like a very extreme climatic event there, and it seemed they also weren't prepared for the cold. And I've heard from a lot of budgie owners or creators there, or breeders, that lost a lot of birds because of the cold. And it's really sad to hear that, you know. So yeah, I'll try to take care of my budgie best as I can. As I said, right now he's feeling better. He's playing, singing, eating normally. But yesterday he felt a bit, you know, weaker. I could tell just by looking at him. So I had to feed him personally. I personally fed him yesterday, and today he seems to be better. Because, you know, I don't really know why it is, but it seems budgies refuse to eat when it is too cold, you know. I missed the shot there. And I don't really understand why it is. I think it is an irrational response, but, you know, in the cold we have to eat more to keep our temperature up, you know, to get some calories and stuff like that. But budgies don't seem to realize that, poor birds. So I'm taking care of him. But he seems better today. He's playing and singing, and his behavior is as usual, you know. So that's good. Spy Yoshi is gonna order McDonald's. I always order the Big Mac, you know. McDonald's here in Brazil has some interesting sandwiches, you know. I don't know how to say picanha in English, but it's a sort of cut from meat that we really enjoy here in Brazil, picanha. And there are some picanha sandwiches in Brazilian McDonald's. It's pretty cool, you know. I like it. But I usually order the Big Mac. I don't think that anything can beat a good Big Mac. I really like it. You know, there are better sandwiches out there, but I enjoy eating a Big Mac from time to time. It's a good sandwich, so that's what I would order if I were you. And they're gonna win here. It's pretty easy. The enemy team is having a hard time defending this last point. So yeah. Salgado saying it is a reference to the vanishing emoji. I really like that vanishing. Ah, I'm sorry, Charlie Fish. I really like that vanishing emoji. It's pretty funny. So yeah. An analysis saying I should do a tier list of soldier weapons. That could be interesting. Let's switch loadouts. In fact, I have set up a bunch of secondary loadouts. I have this one here with my mod, my skin for the legendary lead, and I like this one. I swapped the handsome devil for the mustache. Or perhaps I should keep the handsome devil. I think it looks good with this helmet I modeled myself. But this one is more like a kamikaze soldier. I really like it. And I've set up this one with the roaming Roman. That was the best looking hat in this last update, in my opinion. That I use more sort of like a support soldier, you know, switching the festive banner to the battalion's backup whenever necessary. So let's play with this one. It's been a while since I've used my Australian black box that was given to me by a very dear subscriber. I really like this weapon here, so let's give it a try with the roaming Roman. And Alisson wants to duel. Okay, let me help Alisson level up his dueling medal, his dueling badge. So yeah. About video ideas, fellas, I'll try to set up for this week another rant video. I don't really like to do those rant videos, but I think it is necessary to do a follow-up to that rant video I did about the latest update, you know. Because I've read comments on that video, a lot of comments about people talking, you know, about Valve, as if Valve were an indie dev studio or something like that, you know, like a small company and stuff like that. Like I was being unfair with my criticisms. That's how you say it? Criticism against Valve. Because Valve isn't that huge of a company, and I feel like I have to do a video addressing that, you know. So that's my current video idea I'm working on, and I'll try to get it ready for perhaps Wednesday or Thursday. I think Thursday will be better because it is the hot day for uploads, it seems. Every video I post on Thursdays goes extremely well, you know, in comparison to other days. So I think I'll be posting it in that day, Thursday. But it will be another rant video, you know. It will be interesting, and I prefer to make positive content, but I think it is necessary to, you know, address that criticism people were giving me on my latest rant video about Valve. And there was a spy here. There he is. Okay, got it. So yeah. And by the way, thank you for all the support on that video, you know. I thought, because it was a controversial topic, I thought that there would be a lot more dislikes on that video. But you know, most people enjoyed it. I was very surprised by how well it did, you know. It really brought a lot of new people to the channel, and I think that's a positive thing. Even if I'd rather have one of my happy videos to go viral, you know. It seems people prefer rant videos. I'll never understand that mindset. It was worth it. Worth it. So yeah. What else are you saying? Uncle Liu saying, I know that you said in the past that you liked the invasion updates a lot. I wanted to ask, what is your opinion on weapon reskins, like the Capper and the Luger Morph, or the Shooting Star for the Machina? I think, Uncle Leo, those weapon reskins are great. I think we should get more of them, you know. It is always fun to have another, you know, style, another graphical option for a good weapon. Like the pistol and like the Machina. I aim too high there. I have to practice more to hit air shots. I'm rubbish at hitting air shots. I have to practice. But you know, I like a lot, you know, those skins. In special, the Capper, I think looks amazing. And the Capper and the Bat Saber as well. That's the skin for the Bat for Scout. I think it looks great. And I wish we had more of those cosmetic options, you know, for weapons. Not only for heads and stuff like that. It would be neat. Ah, I managed to get in there. Okay. Ah, Trolleyfish backstabbed me. I think I have to be a bit more defensive, or else I won't be able to use my banners. So yeah, I'm playing as if I had my default loadout. I'll try to play a bit more defensive. Another weapon skin I really like is the original, you know, and the original, I know, has the added benefit of firing from the center of the screen. I prefer the default rocket launcher, but for a lot of time I used the original a lot. And having, you know, again, reskins is a great thing, you know. I wish we would get more of them. There is a lot of weapons on the workshop that could simply be made skins, you know. That would be nice. Spy Crab researched picanha. In English, it seems picanha is rump steak. I will trust Spy Crab in his translation there. So yeah, here on Brazilian McDonald's we have a lot of sandwiches made from, or at least flavored as rump steak. I really like those, they're great. So yeah. Magicians asking if I could react to Beyond Reality 3 on stream. I don't really like doing react videos, Magicians, because I don't get the point of making react videos. What I'll probably do is watch it later, leave a comment, like it, and share it with my subscribers on the community tab. I think that's more interesting, you know. Because when I'm doing a react video, actually, what I'm actually doing is kind of like, in my opinion, okay? I'm kind of like stealing views from the original video. Because, for example, there will be 10, 15 people watching the original video from my reaction video, and they could have watched the original video and give those views to Javi, you know. So, Uncle Leo has a Capper! Looking great, Uncle Leo! Pretty nice. Pretty nice. So, I don't think it is very fair, you know, to make reaction videos like that. Haha! Alison is saying Samurai Duel once more. Okay, let me go with my Samurai loadout here. So let's switch here. Nice. So I can use the Hepsa Twitch to do it with him. Let me tell him that. Nice. What else are you saying? Hey, hello there, Polar. Nice to have you here. Thank you for passing by. Very nice to have you here, my friend. And what map is this? Overgrown. Very interesting map, you know. A lot of South American vibes from it. Like Latin American vibes, you know. It seems like a place I could visit here in Brazil. Very interesting look. Really like this map. Trolleyfish was already camping there. So yeah, hello Rodolfo, how are you doing? Hello there, hello Dragomir, how are you? Yeah, the Strange original is so expensive. I used to have one that was Strange with Professional Killstreak and with Pumpkin Bombs, the Halloween spell, you know. By the way, one of my favorite spells is Pumpkin Bombs, you know, that one with the purple smoke. Very interesting look. But once I got my... And I have to pay attention to Trolleyfish because, yeah, here he is. You see? I'm paying attention now, Trolleyfish. Ah, he wants to duel. Okay, let's go. Come on. Ah, Ellison was faster than me. Come on. But yeah. Trolleyfish saying, no, how did you figure out I was camping the bridge? Because it's too obvious, Trolleyfish. Too obvious. I knew it. This sort of structure is built in maps, especially for spies to camp. So I knew you were there. There was no question about it. Of course, he wants to do. Let me deal with this demo man first. And here's Swordfish trying to backstab me again. Look at him go. And he managed to kill me. Come on. I'm playing so badly today. But it's okay, no problem. We're having fun. What else are you saying there? Migatuga is saying, Prof, what do you think about the Valve Complete Pack? I think it's great value, Migatuga. If you don't already have those Valve games, you know, Half-Life 2, Portal, Left 4 Dead, and all that good stuff, it is a great value, you know. And you can, I think the Valve Complete Pack comes with Counter-Strike 1.6 as well, if I'm not mistaken. So it is an interesting game to have on your library. Probably in the future I'll try to open a CS 1.6 server. I think it would be a lot of fun. I managed to kill him finally. And here we have Trolleyfish. I have to remember I'm using the airstrike, so I can do some bombing here and there. Come on, scout. Okay. I can't die here with all these rockets, these extra rockets. It would be a shame if I died and lost all of this. I'm sure I've just jinxed myself by saying that. Where am I going? Is this a spy? No, it isn't. Okay. He's got an invisible ball there. Let me retreat. Perhaps I can grab some health. I think I should be able, yeah, to jump there. And I don't want to rush, because I know they'll have a sentry set up there. I'll check chat in just a minute, fellas. Okay, we have a demo main there. Let's help our team push. Okay, managed to get him. The airstrike is a lot of fun to use, you know. And they have a level 1 sentry there. Come on, they didn't even notice it. I'm rubbish. So yeah, the Valve Complete Pack is a lot of good value. If you don't have those games, be sure to buy it. Especially now in the summer sale. And Hov is saying, hey Prof, have you got an interesting game in these Steam sales? I only bought one, Hovi, that's called Caves of Cud. It's spelled Caves of and Cud spelled like Q-U-D. Caves of Cud. It's an old school styled roguelike. And I really like those types of games, you know. Very interesting, has a unique aesthetic to it. And it is just a little more complex than I usually like in my games, you know. It is kind of a hard game to get into. Okay, I don't want to go through there because of that heavy. And we have an engineer with the console. The best weapon for engineer, for sure. Okay. Is that heavy still here? No, but there is a spy and there is a teleporter as well. Medicalizador with the heavy Zatoichi. Come on. So yeah, Caves of Cud. I recommend you check it out if you enjoy roguelikes, Hovi. But it isn't a game for everyone, you know. It's kind of weird. And kind of pricey as well. It wasn't very cheap, to be honest, considering the style of game it is. So yeah. But I think it was a good purchase, you know. Very interesting game, and I'll be sure to be playing it for a lot of time. For lots of hours, I imagine. This map is very interesting, you know. I didn't play on it yet. Really like this layout. Very interesting. Okay. That scout managed to run away, and I'm dead here. Your last grape, for sure, that was my last grape. Analysis asking if I like genuine competitive medals. I don't care much for them because I don't play competitive. I think I have 2 of them. Let me check here. Yeah, I have 3 actually. From Vanilla Fortress, because I helped share and promote their championship, they gave me a supporter medal. And I also have the Genuine Cursed Assistant that was from Brazil Fortress Halloween 2018 season. I played that season, it was a lot of fun, but I lost the first match and then was eliminated from the competition. And I received this assistant medal. That's because I helped promote and share their championship on my Brazilian YouTube channel. That's, you know, quite, I won't say quite large, but today it is the main Brazilian TF2 channel. You know, there are others, but they are a lot smaller, and they don't have the same reach as my Brazilian channel has. Oh my god, I'm gonna die here. It's hard pushing this part. I got a thermal thruster, nice. So yeah. But I don't really care for medals, you know. The only one I really like, Firefly's here thinking about his life. About what he should do with the huntsman. But I don't really care for medals. The only one I really like is the Duck Journal. That's like a cosmetic for me. It isn't even just a medal. It's a cosmetic and a noise maker, because it makes that duck noises, you know. I really like that one. It's pretty good. So yeah. Spy Yoshi is asking me what I think about stream sniping. I think it is, you know, a smaller problem than creators try to make it to be, you know. First of all, because if you are worried about people stream sniping you, you can always set a delay for your streams. Come on, come on! I managed to get him, nice. And, you know, Vision is gonna fight the Demo Man! Because he is using the Hepzatuishi, it's just one hit kill, you know. He said there, you fiend! I am, yes, I am a fiend. Look at my fiend face here. I am a magnificent fiend, for sure. But yeah, again, stream sniping. If you don't want to get stream sniped, you can always set a delay on your streams. And I do that. I think my stream is delayed for about 1 or 2 minutes. So what you're watching on screen right now has already passed, you know. And that helps a lot. But you know, I think the main thing is that you should not get annoyed. Ha! Managed to get him again, nice. You should not get really annoyed about that, you know. It's fair game, I think. Kinda scummy, but it's not like the other person is cheating or anything. And if you stand on the same spot for too long on the game, you're gonna get killed anyway, so... I would not stream snipe, and I do not condone it, but I don't think it's that horrible thing that, you know, so many creators, especially on Twitch, make it to be, you know. I don't feel very affected by it, to be honest. Maybe that's because I set up that delay, that video delay. I managed to get in, nice. That I mentioned, and I really recommend you do so. On YouTube at least, setting a delay on your streams is also important to get better quality. If you set your stream to show in real time, you don't... Trollfish! You don't give enough time to the YouTube server to process the stream video, and then quality suffers a lot from that. So it is very important to set up a delay so your viewers get the best quality. So yeah. Hey, hello there, Curly Patty! Nice to have you here, nice. How many hours do I have in TF2? I don't know, Curly Patty, I think it's over 2,000 hours now. but I'm not sure exactly how many, you know. But it's over 2,000. Glad to have you here, Curly Patty. Nice. Very nice. And Putter is saying that the TF2 is essentially an indie dev studio. I would disagree with that, you know. I don't think it is fair to indie dev studios to say that, you know. Because what makes an indie dev studio only having few people developing a game, is that what defines an indie dev studio? I don't think so. I think it has more to do with limited resources. So, you know, and we should not say that, you know, an indie dev studio is a studio with few developers. Because there are indie dev studios with a lot more developers than the TF2, for example. I think an indie dev studio is defined by the few resources, or fewer resources they have available to them in comparison to AAA studios like Valve, EA, Ubisoft, Epic Games and stuff like that. Even if there are few people on the TF2 right now, they are not an indie dev studio because there could be a lot more, you know, and they have the resources to hire or to contract. Basically, Valve is a pit of money, you know. They have so much money, they don't even know what to do with it. So that's why they try to develop this new hardware, you know, like VR and what's that called? Mind interfacing technologies. I think that's what they are doing right now. Game News is interesting on tapping into your brain so games can know what you're thinking. I think that's what he's into nowadays. You know, and that's because they have a lot of money. They don't know what to do with their money. And if there are few people developing TF2, it isn't because there can't be more people. It is because they don't want more people developing TF2. You know, it's kind of sad to put it in those words, but it's the reality of the things, you know. Okay, managed to get him finally. For a sec there, I thought I would not be able to get him. Ah, here is Trollfish. No, Mr. Trollfish. Let's retreat. I'm gonna die here. I'm so dead, but it's okay. So yeah, that's it. I don't think the TF2 is an indie dev studio. It's not. It's unfair to indie dev studios to say that, in my opinion. Delta HL asking... someone asked for how long have I played... Curly Patty was asking that, and Delta HL said, I think he plays since 2016. I started playing Curly Patty and Delta HL. I started playing TF2 in 2012. I think it was in December of 2012. And I started my YouTube channel, at least my Brazilian YouTube channel, in January of 2013, if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, it's a lot of time now, and soon we'll make 10 years of YouTube on my Brazilian channel. Very interesting, you know, to put in those words. I didn't think about that. How long am I playing TF2? I'm baffled. So yeah. And Uncle Liu is saying, there is community joke about plants that sit in TF2 office and releases updates instead of humans. Each time TF2 gets updated, they water the plant. Yeah, that's a funny joke, Uncle Liu. I remember when people were talking that the TF2 was composed of a plant, a skeleton in the closet, a baby, and the janitor. Nowadays, I think it probably is just the plant. I don't even think the janitor, the skeleton, and the baby work on the TF2 anymore. Look at that. Look at that demo, man. And he ran away and I lost some health because I've drawn this sword. Yeah, no point fighting him there. Let's wait for this medpack to respawn. And let's hit the heavy. No, we could not. I have a scout here. Come on, Mr. Scout. And I'm dead. There was no way I was gonna win that. So yeah, it's very depressing, you know, TF2 situation, but what can we do? We can only complain about it. So that's what we do. And play the game. We have to enjoy this game while we can. So we play the game for sure and have a lot of fun. That's great. Magician's Red saying, Prof, I have an idea. What if you, Hovi, Gory, and Mr. Dispenser collab together and create the Dream Team? That's a great idea, Magicians, for sure. But I'm not very good with collabs, you know. I'm kind of lazy, and it is hard for me to get involved in a group project. You know, I've always found that hard my whole life, even at school. I really hated when teachers would propose group projects, because I don't know what it is. It is very hard for me to collaborate with people. Not in the sense that I'm not willing to collaborate, not that, because I am willing. But I don't know, I just get so tired from having to collab that I don't really do it because of that. I get tired, you know, that's what I mean. So yeah. I prefer to support my friends with shares and likes and comments and stuff like that. I think that's a bit more meaningful than just doing a video collab and calling it a day, you know. I think I can help them. Got him. I think I can help them more like that, you know, by sharing their work with my subscribers and by watching what they do and that sort of stuff. Ah, got him. Nice. Where is the... Ah, here we have a Demonite. I thought that was Trolleyfish, but it isn't. I have a Pyro. And that Heavy will kill me. Ah, thank you so much, Pyro. Thank you very much, my friend. Let me see where are the health packs in this section of the map. We have a small one here. The Unusuals. A Tom Jones tribute band. I love this. This map is amazing. Really like this map. Very good work, you know. Excellent job. I have a medic here. Thank you so much, Mr. Medic. So yeah, that's why I don't really like to do collabs, you know. I get tired from them. And I don't feel like I help a lot, you know. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. Perhaps it's my low self-esteem or something like that, but I always feel like I'm actually I'm actually hindering, you know, other people. So that's why. And Hamilton is saying, the thing about stream sniping is that it's just loss of time for the one who's doing it. Yeah, I agree with that, and also for the one who suffers from it. If you think just a while you're gonna see it's just unfair. Yeah, again, I wouldn't say it's a good thing, and it isn't fair for sure, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, you know. I think creators get more annoyed than they should by these sorts of things, you know. Because again, you can set a delay on your stream and then problem solved. So that's what I was saying again, but it for sure isn't fair, and it isn't a good thing. I agree with that. You're correct, Hamilton. And Trolleyfish saying, from what I heard, TF2 only has part-time devs. Yes, I think Tyler McVicker says that a lot on his streams. And I believe him in that regard. If Valve really wanted to update TF2, they could hire more devs to work on it, but because of Valve's own rule, they can't. Yeah, I think it is more they don't want to bother to do it. And not so much that they can't, because they can, you know, they have the means to do that. But they don't want to bother. Thank you for the compliment. Nice mustache. Thank you very much, Pyrodilo. Thank you so much. And Lord Zeus is asking if he can speak Portuguese in chat. You can, Lord Zeus, but because this is my international channel, I will mostly speak English here. So you can use Portuguese if you want, but I will answer in English. Unless it is something particular to Brazil, you know, that's like our culture or something we can share about to other viewers, then perhaps I can speak a bit of Portuguese. And Uncle Leo is saying, talking about your Brazilian channel, I from time to time join your Brazilian servers and it's super fun, since people recognize me. Yeah, you're kind of a celebrity in my community already, Uncle Leo. Both because you're always supporting me monetarily and because of your flashy loadouts, you know. It's really hard not to recognize you. So I'm very glad you're having fun on my Brazilian servers. That's great to know, Uncle Leo. Please continue to have fun there. You are very welcome there. And all of you, actually, are welcome to play on my Brazilian servers if you want to. So yeah. Someone got hacked. That's sad. That's very sad, you know. Really, I really hope you get in touch with Steam support if you got hacked. I've heard reports of Steam support, you know, giving items back. I've heard that on Reddit. It isn't something they usually do. And he wants to trade? No, I don't want to trade now. Don't want to trade. But it isn't something they usually do. But I've heard from people that Steam support has been giving items back again. So make sure to get in touch with them, explain what happened, and perhaps they can solve whatever issue you had that got your items hacked. So pretty bad, you know. I'm really sad for you. What else are you saying there? Uncle Leo wants to challenge. Okay. Let's face Uncle Leo on this challenge. And this Roman helmet is so good looking, you know. I know there is already sort of a like Spartan helmet for soldier, but I think this one is a lot better in my opinion. I really like it, pretty cool. Perhaps I should paint it, you know. I'll see what paint I'll get on Smismas. And then I'll think about painting it. Nice, thanks Medic. And then we have Uncle Leo there. I think they're trying to jump on us. Yes, and we have Trolleyfish here trying to sneak around. But that won't work out for him. Let me just fill up my rage. Yes. And we have crits. Got the pyro. For a sec, I was scared he would simply air blast my crits, but he could not do that. Okay, so let's use rage now. I think I'll stay close to this choke, so the rest of my team gets the benefits of the rage, you know, of the banner. It is very important when you are using these banners to try and stick close to your team. Because if you are by yourself, the banner is less effective. You know, you really have to help out your comrades with the buff you get from it. I'll check chat in just a sec, fellas. Just let me try to survive here, because I think I'm doing a great job here in this life. Okay, we have Uncle Leo there. Probably Scout isn't the best class for him to go against me, since I'm soldier and I'm getting healed by our medic. So yeah. But you know, Uncle Leo is very brave. I think he will be able to win this duel here if his team manages to push out. It is very hard for Scout on attack on the first point, you know. So yeah. What are you saying? Let me see. Migatuga asking what is the masterpiece of Valve, and TF2 doesn't count. I was going to say TF2, Migatuga. But if I can't say TF2, I'll probably say Portal 2. I think my favorite Valve game, aside from TF2, is Portal 2, for sure. Excellent game, so good, a lot of fun to play, you know. The lore is great, has an amazing story. I thought he was gonna be hiding there. But he wasn't. Trolleyfish is smarter than that. Here he is. He's so clever! Trolleyfish, where are you? Here you are, okay. Now I managed to get it. Okay. Trolleyfish so sleek, you know. He's good at running away. He's good at playing heavy and good at playing spy. You don't often see that. Very, very good, Trollfish. I'm impressed. And Curly Pat is saying that he was scammed many years ago, lost his unusual Australian stunts, skins and hats. Damn, that's very sad. I almost got scammed once. And it was the fake Steam Link scam, you know. When, like, the scammer impersonates Steam's login page. I was gonna use, I think, scrap.tf or something like that, but I accessed it through a bad link that I found on Google, and I didn't notice it was a bad link. And when I was going to enter my credentials on the website, it was that I noticed it, that it wasn't steamcommunity.com. That's the link of the official Steam website where you log in with your credentials. It was like Stern Community or something like that, you know. Like something very similar to Steam Community, and if you weren't paying attention, you would for sure fall for it, you know. I was very lucky, you know, to suspect something was wrong, that I had to log in again, and to have that idea, you know, to check the URL to see if it wasn't a fake website, and it was. So then I did not enter my credentials, and I was not scammed that day, luckily. But it was a close call, you know, and I know that you don't have to you know, be... Because oftentimes people say that, oh, people who get scammed are dumb. You know, I don't agree with that. There are very, you know, aware and clever people that get scammed. So you really have to be on your toes all the time when dealing with your account credentials. You know, don't ever give your password to anyone. don't send trades to people you don't know. You know, just in general, be careful where you log in with your Steam account. Because it really can get anyone, you know. I almost fell victim to such a scam. Okay, let's see if I can distract that Pyro. I wanna try and provoke him to get here, because I think he's less of a threat there than on the choke. The moment died there, poor the moment. What was that, Pyro? Why were you looking to the wall? I didn't understand that. Okay, let's... there's a... I'll leave the ammunition for engineers. And they have a sniper there. Let's push him back just so he isn't too comfortable with his shots. And he's there again, I'm sure of it. Okay, let's use our crits here, our mini crits. It just died, didn't manage to enjoy that at all. That was sad, you know. Hey, hello there, Mr. Dispenser. Thank you very much, saying I look so nice. Thank you, Mr. Dispenser. Are you talking about my in-game loadout? Or are you talking about my real face? Either way, thank you very much, Mr. Dispenser. Glad to have you here. You're the best. Nice to have you here, my friend. Hey, hello there, RoboFake. Nice. Nice. And Putter saying about the Valve being an indie developer or not, doesn't Valve only have a couple hundred employees? That's a really small number for a multi-billion-dollar corporation. I would agree, Putter. That's a really small number for a multi-billion-dollar corporation. You know, they should hire. It would be good for their business, and it would also be good for the local economy where they are stationed. You know, especially now that some countries are getting out of the pandemic, or at least relaxing restrictions. It would be very good for people who need jobs, you know, if Valve hired. And they can hire because they are a multi-billion-dollar company. But I agree with you. You know, they should have more people working there. It would probably save them a lot of headaches, having more workers. Mr. Dispenser saying he was talking about me in person. Thank you very much, Mr. Dispenser. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. Have you already made a face review, Mr. Dispenser? I don't remember if I ever saw your face. You know, you should consider. I think people often are kinda reluctant to do face reviews because I don't know exactly what it is, but I think they are afraid of being harassed or something like that on the internet. And you know, there is a risk of that happening, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know why I stopped there, but I had to stop to think. But I think, you know, it is worth it showing your face to your subscribers because it helps them engage with you. You know, I think it makes your content, as a YouTuber, it makes your content feel more human than not showing your face. So, you know, if you feel comfortable, perhaps you should consider that. It's a lot of fun. You could leave a mustache and I could compliment your mustache as well. It would be nice, you know, Mr. Dispenser. Lovely. So yeah. I say, nope, my face is hidden. Yeah, you do what you're comfortable with, Mr. Dispenser. But I would encourage you, you know. Froggy here with his amazing chest hair. I would encourage you to do a face review, you know. It's fun. It's good stuff. So yeah, what else are you saying, fellas? DeltaGL is saying, someone tried to scam me because they reported me. Yeah, that's the scam, you know, they tried to scare you, for sure. And said that I needed to contact team support over Discord, yeah. Wasted 57 minutes from the scammer and he got banned by his team moderator while he was chatting with me. Ah, that's very good to know, very good to know. I think Simon from the channel Siriamon did something similar. And he uploaded the video on his channel. It's a lot of fun. It's very funny video to watch. If you haven't yet and you want to see scammers getting their time wasted, go check it out. Siriamon. Look for it. It's very funny. But yeah, you know, I find it disgusting, you know, how some people... I managed to get through there, nice. How some people want to take advantage of others, you know, of others' fear. I think that's really disgusting. I'm glad you wasted this camera's time, that's a good thing. Very nice. Ah, Mr. Dispenser is saying that he will show his face on the 100,000 subscribers special. Okay, so I have what, Mr. Dispenser, in about 2 months? I believe in you, my friend. You can do it. But anyway, jokes aside, you know, keep it up, Mr. Dispenser. You do a great work on your channel, and I really appreciate the content you make. You know, you are a very talented creator. You know, all of you who have channels here, I know there's plenty of you. There's Hovy and Curly Patty, who also are YouTubers, and more I know are also YouTubers watching me. You are all very talented, you know. Keep it up. You're doing a great job on your channels. And Curly Patty is saying, my lady, so as I ask, can I make a funny video about it? You can, I won't stop you, Curly Patty. Just make sure to keep things respectful and it's okay. I know I'm saying that more to other people who might be watching. Because sometimes, you know, people's sense of humor gets a bit disrespectful and I don't really like that. I'm sure you are not one of those, Curly Patty. But sure, I will enjoy it. Make sure, Curly Patty, when you make the video, be sure to tag me on Twitter so I can watch it, so I don't miss it, and so I can retweet to more people. It will be funny. Go ahead, you can do it. You have my permission, Curly Patty, to make a funny video about me. Go for it. So yeah. Trolleyfish saying, what if Mr. Dispenser does a leg review? How would that even work? I would be more uncomfortable doing a leg review than doing a face review, if you ask me. I would be more uncomfortable revealing my leg. Let's get that sentry there. There's another one. I think I can destroy it here. Yes, got it. Their medic is down here. Ah, he has Uber. Let's make him pop it. Where did he go? How did it go? What happened there? How did he escape like that? That's some good movement work. That guy knows what he's doing. Or that girl, I don't know. That fella, that friend know what he's doing. What they are doing. I have to stop assuming everyone on the internet are guys, you know. I try to not do that, but it is a bad habit that's hard to break. To assume everyone is a guy on the internet, you know. I have to stop doing that. Because I know there are some girls and, you know, other genders, non-binary people and everything that play TF2 and that even like to watch my channel. So if I'm offending any of you, please forgive me. I try my best, but I'm not perfect. So yeah. I don't call you with his capper there. Okay. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Garlic saying he knows Siriamon's channel. Yeah, it's pretty good. I really like what he does. And I'm very thankful for Simon, because when my channel was very small, like under 100 subscribers, he shared my channel there. And it really helped push this channel forward, you know. So I'm very thankful for him for doing that. It really helped me. Yeah, he will try to air blast. Ha! Puter! Come on, Puter. Come on. And Uncle Liu is saying, why not add more of us? You fellas that I already know well, if you want to get on my Steam friends list, just let me know on our Steam group or via email. I think the channel's email is on the description. And if I feel like, okay, this is someone that, you know, it's a moderator from my YouTube channel, or it is another YouTube that I could talk to on my free time and stuff like that, I might add you. I avoid adding new people, mostly because my Steam friends list is already too full, you know. I don't even stay online anymore on Steam, because whenever I get online, I received a ton of messages and then my computer lags. So I stopped adding people because of that, mostly. But, you know, send me a friend request. The most I can do is to deny it, you know. But you should try sending one. Perhaps I'll accept it. So yeah, and it is also important not to go adding random people, specifically to avoid scammers, you know. I remember when I used to add people more frequently, there would be a lot of scammers, or someone who lost their Steam account to a scammer, and then that account was being used by the scammer to try to scam their friends on Steam, you know. That was very, very annoying. So that's why I really stopped adding people on Steam. I don't really do that anymore. Because, you know, more often than not, it is not worth it, and we can talk to each other through other means, you know. You don't have to be a Steam friend to be able to talk to me. You can send me an email, you can look for me on Twitter. My DMs are always open there. So it isn't hard to reach out to me. I think that's also why I don't really care for adding people on Steam nowadays. But again, feel free to send invites. I'll take a look at them and consider it. And Uncle Liu is here harassing me. Let me try to escape him. Okay, he will try to come out through here. Yeah, here he is. Got him. I knew he was gonna come through there. And I really like to use the black box. Black box is a great weapon for soldier. Very fun and very useful. Uncle Leo wasn't talking about Steam friends. I'm sorry, Uncle Leo. I'm sorry. I went on talking about Steam friends, and that wasn't even the topic of the conversation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Uncle Leo. Forgive me. I'm getting old. I'm getting very old. So yeah. What else are you saying there? I think I'll end stream right now. Actually, because we're already clocking at 1 hour, and there are more stuff I have to do today, so I think I'll finish around here. Just let me see what you're saying there. Let me see if I can find the Hovi message, or it's Curly Patty. I don't know. I'm lost here. I'm lost here. Really confused me there. Putter is saying lol. Yeah, very, very lol, Putter. I'm lost here. And Sai asking how does he connect to the server? Every time he types the IP, it throws him out. Sai, you have to use the console, and then you type connect, and then the IP. So it is connect, and then you leave an empty space, the IP, and then you press enter. That's how you join. And by the way, you can keep playing on that server. It won't close down. It's running all week long. It's a dedicated server, so feel free to play with your friends whenever you want there. Yeah, show don't tell is a very interesting, a very important tip, Andler, for sure. And SpyCrab is saying, one day I had a dream that TF2 had become more popular than Minecraft. It was sad when I woke up. Yeah, it would be nice if that dream came true, for sure. Ah, Mr. Spencer is gonna stream nice. Now, nice, Mr. Spencer, nice. Have a good time as well on your stream. I'll try to go there to give you some beats. So yeah, very, very nice, Mr. Spencer. GG, it was poggers, for sure, Trollfish. And Analysis saying he sent a trade. Let me check here on Steam. Just to see what he sent and to thank him. Let's see what Analysis sent. Ah, here it is. My screen's open now. Yes, it is. The horrific head splitter. Yes, I remember the name of the item. Thank you very much, Magic Analyzador. I just won in an item drop plus take for a raffle. For sure, I'll add to the prizes to the raffle we're gonna do at the end of this year on Mismas. Thank you very much, Magic Analyzador. Let me already get this so I don't forget and I don't mix this with the items for the raffles on my Brazilian channel. Thank you very much, Magic Analyzador. Thank you so much. It helps a lot. So yeah. Curly Patty saying, keep your content, Professor. Love ya in all the way. Thank you so much, Curly Patty. Me too. Bye bye. Have a nice day there. And to all of you, have a nice day and a nice week. Stay tuned in the channel because that video about Valve not being an indie dev studio, I think it will be a very interesting one. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for everyone who came by to play and to watch and to chat. It was a lot of fun as usual. And I'll talk to you again